Since lockdown began, a lot of us have been doing the same things at home. Some of us might be running a bit more than we were. A lot of us are cutting our own hair. Not so sure about that. But loads of people have been building their own woodies at home. So I luckily built this quite a few years ago now, and I just thought I'd show you around mine and what makes it good and what makes it not so good and things to avoid. So what I had to work with is I've got quite a wide garage, but I'm not very tall at all. And as someone who's 6'4", and this pretty much skims my head when I'm stood up, I don't have a lot of height to it, so I went quite wide. So I chose two different angles. Used to be a sort of warm-up angle over this side here, and then a steeper one. This one now has turned into the kids' wall, so it's got bikes under it now and big jugs, but I actually find that quite useful at the moment because I'm so unfit. It's really good. But it does make a nice little arete feature you can see down here, which is I find really fun as well. One mistake I made though, being so tall, is I made a kickboard at the bottom. You see down here? So that's really useful on like a moonboard or something much taller because it's really nice to start with a vertical wall. But that means my feet basically never come off the kickboard all the way to the top. So if you've got a short height to work with, I'd just say use a single angle all the way down so you get more upward movement. Here's a tip for you. Don't store your lawnmower under the climbing wall. We've also had quite a lot of questions about how you actually put holds on a wall. So what you might find is a lot of the holds come with bolts and T-nuts. So T-nuts, you can drill your own holes and put the T-nuts on the other side so you can move the holds around freely as much as you like. But the sort of new technique that people are doing and are preferring is to just screw the holds directly on. You don't need to drill T-nuts, you can move them wherever you want, you don't have to have them in set sort of areas, and you can make what people sort of call splatter boards. Now, I bought the old school Blurstone holds. All the new ones we've got in stock now have two little drill holes, or sorry, screw holes as well. So you could actually screw it wherever you wanted instead of just using the singular bolt in the middle. So I want to show you the Blurstone holes because I think they're really versatile and they get lots of different features. These little ones are called symmetric, so you get a lot for your money with those, and you get two of everything, so you can make a symmetrical board if you're doing proper training. I've just put stuff everywhere because I don't really know what I'm doing. But they're actually quite good to hold even though they look tiny. Some really nice sort of flat edges and slightly more in-cut ones as well. But my personal favourite are these big slopers. I think they're called the 15 to 30 degree slopers. So you put it one way up and it's quite a good pinch and nearly juggy sort of slopey pinch hold. If you spin it around, I will tighten it before I climb on it, promise. It's quite a poor sloper, but really sort of satisfying pinch grip if you're doing a harder move as well. Another thing I've done just recently that I've quite enjoyed is to make some sort of nice crimps that are pretty easy on the skin. Is I actually cut up some campus rungs. Now, campus rungs are really nice sort of cost-effective holds that you get 4 in a pack, or 5 sorry in a pack, and if you cut them into 3, you get 15 holds that you can just scatter all over the place and give you a real contrast to some of the plastic holds and often like nice edges, and then you can go back to your slopers and pinches. My biggest problem is actually getting around to use it. With a pretty busy schedule, it's hard to get on there, and I'm not particularly strong at the minute, but recently I've been going on it more and more, and hopefully when we get out of lockdown it'll be quite as weak as normal.